Welcome to another video here on my channel. Today I'm going to do an experiment with ants with you guys. Have you ever imagined an ant changing color? You've probably already seen some pictures on the internet of some colorful ants. And how did that happen? How did they get those colors? Apparently, there's a magic liquid that, when ants drink it, their bellies change color. So I brought one here to show you a pet ant that I bought on the internet, and it came inside this box. It's right in here, look, in this little tube, and I want to see if I can change the color of this little ant. Just look at that little black dot there, guys, right there in the middle. That's my pet ant. Wow, look at that, it's full of eggs. Wow, if you really pay attention to what I'm saying, you'll be able to see right there the number of eggs this ant is producing. Soon, new ants will be born from that pile. Look. That you're seeing, those little white eggs. This is a rare honeypot ant. This ant is from the species Prenolepis imparis. Actually, if you look closely, it's a false honeypot ant. It's also known as the winter ant. Usually, honeypot ants are very famous for being able to store inside their bodies those liquids that make their bellies huge, being a food source for other ants in times of scarcity. However, honeypot ants live in the desert, in extremely high temperatures, which would make it very difficult to give them a good quality of life in the big city where I live. And that's when I bought a false honeypot ant on the internet. And like I said, unlike the original, it can withstand various temperatures, both hot and cold. And that's actually why it's known as the winter ant, because they prefer lower temperatures, including almost freezing temperatures. There's a crazy experiment we could try. What if I set up a completely cold ecosystem similar to Antarctica inside a terrarium for my ant? Would it be able to survive? That's a cool idea we could try in the future if you leave a lot of likes. These ants love to drink things. Look at this one, quenching its thirst with a drop of water. And it's amazing that as it keeps sucking it in, you can see its belly getting bigger. Well, before anything else, I want to see how the little ant is doing. I left her resting inside this test tube for about a week. I haven't touched her, so I believe she must be hungry, wanting to drink something. Even though there's water here, I need to give her a really good source of sugar. That's what ants usually like to eat and drink. It seems like sugar makes them super active. I also don't want to end up stressing her out too much because she might end up eating the eggs if she gets really angry. Look guys, I removed the cotton and I'm going to try to film inside so you can see it well. Hold on, let me take this out. And check it out inside, look how close this ant is. Oops, it looks like she's walking around there, wants to explore, huh? We have to be careful, soon she might come out here trying to communicate. I don't want to stress her out too much. Especially because she's with her babies, so we need to act quickly. Well, the first thing I need to do here is press the cotton a little bit at the bottom, guys, so the water can flow a little for her, see? Since it stayed still for a long time, sometimes she doesn't have water there to have a source of life, right? Water for her to really settle in. Oh, it looks like she's moving the eggs. I think she's stressed, huh? I won't keep messing with it too much. I just need to push the cotton back a little so she can drink more water. She's angry. Wow, she's fighting with a stick. Calm down, girl. You can relax. I won't mess with anything. No, let me close this up here, guys, just so she doesn't escape because she's a little stressed. Well, for my idea to work, I'll have to prepare this so-called magic liquid that changes the color of ants. With a quick search on the internet, I ended up finding the recipe for this liquid. All we need is containers like these. Now we just add a little bit of water. We'll also add a bit of sugar. A little here and a little there. Now just add food coloring in your favorite color and then just stir it well. Look at this, guys. Red and green. These are the so-called magic liquids that color the ants. You can also use honey instead of sugar water because it's something that ants love. You can make it any color you want. Use your creativity. In fact, here in my special ant care kit, I have inside my little box, here I already have liquid prepared, made with honey and colored green. I think I'll use this one to paint her. What do you think? Which color do you think is cooler? Blue, red? Green, or do you have another suggestion? Comment below so I can know. But today I'm going to paint it green, but maybe next time we can paint it another color that you choose, okay? Look, let's open this little pin here, and soon we'll see that slime inside. It's not slime, right? It's honey. Look guys, it's a little hardened, maybe add a bit of water, but it's honey in the end. They love this because it's really sweet. By the way, if you want to keep ants as pets, I highly recommend Casa das Formigas. That's where I get all the products to raise ants, and they also have some really cool ant farms. Check it out, casadasformigas.com.br, and find an amazing ant farm for you to start building your own pet ant colony. There are a lot of cool things there, including a practical guide to help you learn how to catch a queen ant. Once you get the queen ant, you're ready to start your own ant colony. Alright? Well, the moment I've been waiting for has arrived. To color our little ant. She's already there, waiting to get the honey, and I need to open the entrance here and start putting it inside. But before anything else, I can't forget to mention the official sponsor of the channel. Check out Super Chips, Lazy, an online gaming site where you can have fun and even get the chance to make some money. Or you might lose money too, my friends. That's why I'm here with you, to give you the heads up. Play responsibly. And let's go together so you can learn how to play for real.
But remember, to play on Blaze, you need to be over 18 years old.
Let's go, guys. I'm already here on Crash. Look, this game here is the first one that Blaze launched. You know, one of the oldest, and I love it. It's really cool. This line keeps going up, and at a certain moment, it's going to crash. It's going to crash, guys. We have to cash out to score before that happens, you know? I already put 700 rees in for us to play. Let's wait for this round to end so I can join the next one. And down there, we can check the previous rounds, what's been coming up so far. And look at this, man. It crashed at 41. My God, I hope the next one goes well. I already joined, and I'm going to show you how it works in practice. Guys, here's the thing. It's going to go up, and we have to wait there. Look, I'm going to try to go for 2x. 2x is already great for me. It's going to give us a nice score. I'm not going to be too greedy or too cautious. Look, I already cashed out at 2x to secure mine and managed to double what I put in. Very good. Although it looks like it's not going to stop going up, right? Look at that. Just because I cashed out, it's not stopping. There, it stopped at 3. You got how to play, right? It's very easy. And just a reminder, if you want to boost your account, you can use my code. That way you'll get Blaze's welcome bonus. Everything you deposit up to 1,000 reais will be doubled. Plus, you'll get 40 free spins to try out some games. I'm gonna play one more here. Let's see if it goes well. This next one, I hope it goes well. Oh man, I'm going for that 2x again, huh? Let's see. Will it go? Will it not? Come on, Blaze, help me out. I'm on your side. Man, come on, we're in this together. 2x, just a little more. Come on. Oh man, cash out. Wow, 2.5, it crashed at 2.57. Wow, I cashed out just in time. That was really good. All right, look at my balance up there. See how much it's at now. I think that's good, huh? Now I can already withdraw it to my bank account. Blaze has several payment methods. I use and recommend Pix, which is the fastest of them all. And the cool thing is that you can access Blaze on your computer or your phone. And don't forget, guys, by using my code, you can get a welcome bonus credited to your account. Everything you deposit up to 1,000 rees will be doubled. So if you're going to sign up, use my code and get Blaze's welcome bonus, all right? Blaze also has 24-hour support on the platform, so if you have any questions, just reach out to them. That's it. Thank you, Blaze, for being with us and helping us make amazing videos. And speaking of that, let's get back to our video for today. Okay, guys, this is going to be very delicate. I took this piece of aluminum foil and I'm going to fold it like this in sections. Enough to make a little square so we can put the liquid inside. This way, I'll avoid making a mess in there, because what's inside is cotton and paper towel. So if I get it dirty, I'll have to take it out and clean it later. Ideally, you shouldn't leave any residue inside so there's nothing left over, because that can be harmful to the ant. So I made a little square here, like this, and I'm going to pour a little bit of honey right on top of it. Look, she's already moving, see? To go outside, if you notice, she's on top of the aluminum foil. She must be getting bothered. If I pull the cotton there, she'll come out. Wanna see? Look at this. She's running. There she goes. Moving a lot. I think she's going to feel kind of stressed. Calm down. We need to be quick. I'll open this up now to make it easier. All done, see? It's a paper towel with a little bit of cotton. And with this stick here, I'm going to get a little bit of honey from inside. Not too much, just like this. And put it there on the aluminum, see? Like a jelly, you see? It's kinda sticky. It might get stuck here. Let's go. A little jelly, guys. Green, see? I'm going to press it like this. Look, make it like a little closed cone. So I can put it right inside the cotton here, see? See? Done. There, I can take it to her easily, without making much of a mess. Then you just remove the foil. Meanwhile, she's over there working on her eggs, a little suspicious of the whole situation. But let's see. I'm really anxious to see her change color. I'll put it in here, look. Good. Looks like it's going to fit like a glove. Look how cool that is. All done, it fit. Whoa, she's already going over there. Look, take a look at that. Whoa, she's nervous. She's defending herself, see? Getting ready to sting. Wow, guys. She probably isn't liking this very much. I better leave her here for a while. Let's just watch her now, until she goes to get the liquid over there, and see if she starts to change color. After putting the magic liquid inside, I decided to cover her with my cap to make it completely dark, and turn off the lights. And with my special night vision camera, I started to analyze the steps she took in the dark. At first, she was very worried about her eggs, even picking some up in her mouth and wanting to change their position. But later, it seemed like she decided to leave, to go out and explore a little. And she ended up finding the honey. Actually, she found paradise. Because after tasting this delicious honey, she didn't want to stop drinking it.